Oh, if he
comes.
I thought she said add it.
Oh, in
I
case
still
he
need to add
comes.
it.
Already.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I missed that part.
Me too.
At least it'll be.
Okay, so I would like to make a motion to add the board member, which is his name is Marion Williams, to item number D under new business.
Got it. All right, can I get a second?
Second, but did we have to motion for that one?
Yeah, she made a motion. We had already closed out the previous motion.
Okay, second.
All right, thank you. Any discussion? Is there anything that needs to be added, Ms. Shepherd, Councilwoman Shepherd?
Subtracted.
Subtracted.
Yes.
Which one?
A. That way, yeah, hopefully my computer will be fixed
Okay.
really soon.
All right, so right now we just have A, B, and C. We just deleted A. All right, any other discussion? All right, all in favor? Any opposed? All right, ayes have it. Thank you so much, council. Moving forward to May 1st, 2023 council meeting minutes. We need approval or deny on those.
I would like to make a motion to approve May 1st council meeting minutes.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, ayes have it. Thank you. Moving
I
forward.
don't know if I was there, so I might abstain for the May 1st meeting.
May 1st, you don't remember? Okay.
No, it say you were absent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay.
It's in, okay.
Yeah, so I won't vote on that one.
All right. All right, May 15th.
All right, I'd like to make a motion to approve May 15th work session minutes.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, ayes have it. Thank you so much. We have on the agenda public comments response. Any responses from our last meeting? Okay, it's supposed to be just responses, but I'll let it slide today. Yeah.
Okay. First one up, Ms. Kathleen. I'm unable to pronounce your last
Hello, my name is Kathleen DeCo,
Hello.
and I'm here to address a lot of the loud music that's playing till 2, 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. I know that I go out at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and find out where it's going to. I know DeKalb County has not responded unless you meet with an officer because they put them at the bottom of the list. But I was wondering because the address is 2233 Randall Avenue, which is in Stonecrest,
Oh,
and 2305 Varkle, which is also in Stonecrest. One's a trucking company, one's an automobile repair place. And I was wondering if you could have some kind of mutual agreement with Stonecrest. I've been in touch with Stonecrest code enforcement about this. I called now Memorial Day weekend. It was crazy from Thursday, and then plus we had the concert on Sunday. But it was going on till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You were late.
In the morning.
Yeah.
I've had several people call me. I know when I called 911 on Saturday, that officer Major responded to me. And that's the first time I've ever had a phone call. And I was wondering if we could possibly get with the city of Stonecrest. Now I know their meeting is, I believe, the 3rd Monday of this month, and I am going to attend that meeting as well to bring it up to their attention.
Thank you.
But as your representative, you as our representatives, if you could have a conversation maybe with them as well about this noise violation. Because right now, I'm sure all of us got our tax bills, and with those tax bills like this high, we don't deserve not being able to sleep, because I'm not sure about y'all. I know, Miss Yolanda, that my windows shake in my house on Randall Avenue. I mean, they actually shake. And then that's all I have. If
Okay.
somehow y'all could maybe have a conversation with Stonecrest. I can also make the code enforcement number available to you if you want to have the code enforcement number as well in the city of Stonecrest.
okay. Thank you so much.
So it says on the 15th?
Okay.
Yeah.
26.
All right, oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I just want to add, I also called the code enforcement officer at Stonecrest. You know, there's not really much that he was able to do, but he was very nice about it. He said that he would talk to DeKalb. That clearly didn't go anywhere, but he said that he's actually trying to figure out a plan. And even speaking to our own chief, you know, I was like, I don't know what we can do as far as, no, because the issue is like, we are within these limits so much, and then supposedly the noise is coming from somewhere off of Rogers Lake, which is, that's what he was telling me. I don't know if it's true or not. Yeah. And so, and then other people are saying no, it was somewhere else. But either way it goes, it supposedly wasn't within city limits. So it's like, even when you call the cab, it's like playing phone tag. I don't know, but yeah.
Is it Stonecrest or is it unincorporated Lithonia? Or
It's
it's Stonecrest?
Yes, Stonecrest.
So how many people are being impacted? Because I think if you go to that council meeting in numbers, numbers count. So if it's enough people being impacted, enough people show up at that council meeting and speak, you'll be much more effective. My thoughts.
So I think there was a little bit of confusion of where it was at first. I think it's more than one event was happening yet simultaneously.
Wow.
But this particular event that we are talking about, it was 2 days over the weekend, and we did find out it was on Randall Avenue stops and becomes Randall Road. So it's actually Randall Road, and I actually rode by there. So they cleared it, and it's like a big old concert hall, almost outside concert hall.
Wow.
And they went. I actually had a coworker when I got to work was, hey, I was in your neighborhood. They had a concert out there.
Wow.
It actually started at 11
I
p.m.
believe it.
Started at 11 p.m. and it ended at 6 a.m. Both days on that weekend.
Wow.
And so when I tell you they went to 6 a.m., they went to 6 a.m. All the way live.
I'm telling you, I was woken up on Friday morning at like 6:20. My windows were also shaking, just vibrating. I'm like, what I thought it was an earthquake.
You all the way around the corner from me, so you can imagine.
I know, it was worse. It was worse.
Is there another one that's coming? Somebody said,
It's-
I don't know
We
if that's old or new.
We
They
don't
have
know.
one on
It's
Pine
Caribbean.
Mountain.
Mhm.
And is that same place?
So wait, I'm sorry. I just want to get clarity. So are we saying that Randall Road is what, in the unincorporated or in Stonecrest?
Stonecrest.
So why did the code enforcement officer tell me that?
Because there's
Yeah,
multiple
TD.
parties is going on. There was something going on Rogers Lake
Yeah, it
Road.
was something.
Oh, okay.
There's also,
Marvin and Rogers Lake, we confirmed.
yeah,
I talked to the supervisor at the CAD. I called to find out what's going on. I said, hey, we're getting calls from our citizens, this and that. Can you help us out? He said, well, we have a bunch of officers working there. It's off of Margaret Road right there. It's the same one that there was an issue with last year. Remember, we had all the Caribbean festivals here. They had one going on there. We could hear them over what we had going on here.
And
Mr. Cole, hold on just a second.
Yeah, I've gone out at night and the 2233 Randall Avenue or Randall Road is a truck stop. And I've left my house at 1 o'clock in the morning on Randall, driving to find these places. So it's at that truck stop is one of the places. And this is not talking about this event. And another one is 2305 Bar. Because I'll ride out and find it and I'll call the police and tell them where it is. And I believe you went to Barco this weekend, right? Yeah, and that's when one of the parties was going.
So there is
On the
a,
road we did that, they had an ambulance go there 5 times by 11 a.m.
Oh, wow.
The email we got, it said somebody was shot.
Oh,
Did y'all read that?
I didn't see the one that was shot.
so is a noise ordinance a violation period after a certain
But do
amount?
they have an ordinance?
They know about the cat count.
They go by the cab, okay.
So the cab don't stop their own noise ordinance?
but they still broke it.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Oh, I'm Patricia Robinson, and I know I'm always thought of as a road grouch, but when people get over at the amphitheater, it's practically in my backyard, and it gets so loud. They really need to bring it down. Really. I don't know how the people in those apartments over there take it when they go on for so long. So something really needs to be done about that. And I can hear the other people sometimes who up on, you say it's on Randall,
Mhm.
I can hear the drummer. The drummer must have nightmares.
Mm.
I can hear it quite a bit. But the ones at the amphitheater can really get loud. I
Okay.
can hear it over my television set.
Okay. Which event are you referring to?
Going.
Wow.
Is it the last two events that they had? Because it was two, one Sunday and one Sunday
I can hear
before.
it Sunday. Some of it, they did pretty well.
Okay.
I think it was the city that did the day before, on Sunday before.
You mean, well, what day was that? We were there.
It was only Sunday.
Okay. Did you hear it Saturday, this past Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Okay.
did?
And then you heard it again Sunday before, like about a week or so ago. Okay. Okay.
The speaker was very clear.
Okay.
And I think where I am, even though there are trees, this can get kind of rough.
Okay.
And I think, oh, the other thing I would like to address is the trash I keep seeing. Something needs to be done about putting out trash barrels for people to put their trash.
Oh, at the amphitheater or somewhere else?
All over them.
Okay.
I saw it all the way down Main Street one day. Just loose
trash.
plates thrown down.
From the weekend?
Yeah.
And that's not good for anyone coming into the city.
Yeah.
The other one is the embankment at the middle school across from their dumpster. It is full of mattresses. It looks like some carts from Wakefield, clothes. It is awful. I don't know whether it's the responsibility of the city or the school to get that cleaned up. But
It's not the
getting worse.
It's not the city. I've actually reached out on a couple occasions to Department of Education for DeKalb. They didn't want me to organize you remember that? They didn't even want me to organize some of the alumni from Lithonia High just to go over there and clean up because I think for them, if it made them feel, like we was trying to say something about them or make them look bad or whatever. One of the, he's my classmate. What is his name? Sean Tart.
Yep.
He is a, what is his position? So,
School.
he's over this area, the entire region, basically. So long story short, they told me they would take care of it. Don't worry about it. Don't touch it, Mayor. Just leave it alone. But by you coming back today and telling me it's still like that,
It's still
yeah,
bad.
I
Of course,
appreciate
they're
it.
working on that roof over at the school.
Right.
And then noise goes on all the time where you can't help that.
Yeah.
But you can see from that parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had a child and was thinking about enrolling him in that middle school, it's a downer
I got you.
because some of it even extends on to the part
Mm-hmm.
of the, where it goes down to
Mhm.
the ball field.
Mm-hmm.
And it really looks bad.
I
And
got you.
everybody else just joins the club.
Yep.
They're throwing everything.
And people from that don't even live in the city of Lithonia, they just dump. They just come over there and dump. That's what they do.
And it looks like we're getting more and more people hanging out, open in the library.
Mm-hmm.
You're waylaid, they ask for money, and they look pretty drunk and drunk.
Okay.
drinking.
All right. I got you, Ms. Robinson.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right. Thank you.
You all look great. It's so nice to see.
You too. Thank you.
And you do too.
Thank
you.
Anyway, I'll be very brief. It seems like to me, well, I want to add another club. There's another one at 6420 Old Hillendale. It's called Grand, I don't know how to say it. Right.
What is
Or
it?
ARSE.
How do you say it?
I think it's called Grand Arts.
It's on this side?
Grand Anse, A-N-S-E.
Well, they were the ones that were, Friday morning or Saturday morning that were just, waking everybody up. I got in my car and drove around. Anyway, we all know it's loud. To me, everything's stacked against the resident or the homeowner because, I know that we rewrote our noise ordinance, but I can't find it. I mean, I just couldn't find it. But anyway, if we continue to keep that decibel meter, and this is for DeKalb County and Stonecrest, I think what we need to be saying is, if you're 50 feet away from the person that's creating the noise and you can hear it, it's too loud. And why do we need a decibel thing that the police officer has to come to your bedroom or your home or something like that and test to see? And anyway, that's all I really wanted to work on. We have a train that's really loud, and we have people that drive up and down the street with their music really loud. I mean, it is a city. We're in the downtown area of the city. You expect a little bit of noise, but this stuff is going on all night long. And for me, everything around me has gotten better. But it's these folks that are in the outside areas. And I just want to also end with, the DDA had that program on Sunday, and it was bad. It was too crowded. We should have never had that. It kind of slipped past us. I just want to apologize. And I had said to Ms. Shepherd, it won't happen again, but unfortunately, our manager has scheduled another event for Father's Day. So unless there's something we can do about it to shut it down in advance, we're going to have to just.
Is it the same group? Is that what you're saying?
This is Atlanta Caribbean Family Fun Day. I believe they've been at the park before, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
Yeah, we talked to her about those different events, doing
Was
this.
there a problem last year where they left?
It wasn't a problem last year. The ones we got rid of were, Igloo, Colorgasm.
Yeah.
There was like 2 more that were really,
We kept the good ones.
Okay, so you think the Family Fun Day is okay?
I think it should be
Where
fine.
is that going to be? At the
It's
MC?
gonna be Father's Day
Where?
at the amphitheater, all, from like 12 to 8.
12 to 8.
supposedly, which to
Like
me-
the Guyana one.
Okay.
it's similar to that one, but I don't think it's as big as the guy.
Okay. Because remember the Guyana one.
Mark was the gentleman who does that.
Okay. Remember that one was supposed to be, remember last year in the back of the park, but it didn't work out that way. Yeah. Yeah, then, yeah.
Well, anyway,
That's when we're having issues with the park.
Yeah. I think this one was okay.
I know you're on it, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think Sunday, only thing I heard was like the ending when they were raffling off something. That was like real loud then. Well, other than that, I didn't really hear it.
Yeah.
But it was okay.
It was loud too.
It wasn't.
It was okay.
Hey
there.
I'm just gonna get off of this noise. It's just terrible. Some people may not go to church on Sunday, some may be still doing it virtual, but when you have to listen to your floor bumping and your wall bumping, 2 and 3 o'clock on Saturday night, when you get in church, you fall asleep. And so it needs to stop. And you can call 911, and first thing they want to know, your address, and can we send the police out? And I was told, you don't have somebody, police come to your house, because the first thing you know, whoever find out that you call and they come shoot up your house.
You may be a
So I
target.
don't want that. So, I just say I'm an anonymous citizen of Lithonia, and it's a lot of problem. And I know it's coming from different areas, and I know one is up on, Baltimore store here, it's back up in the
Right,
woods
Rock
and the
Chapel.
bushes, or there's something over there, you can't see it from the road.
It's a truck stop.
But it is terrible, and they say it's back up in there, and you can't see it, but you can hear it. It's terrible. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is who is responsible for the cleanup Pine Mountain and Bruce Street. When you go down Pine Mountain and make a right on Bruce Street to go down to the senior center, you can't see to the left, and trucks and things coming through there. It's blown up very bad, and all the way down each side of the street is bad, except for in the front where someone lives that they keep theirs cut. And I don't know who's responsible for cleaning that.
What area is that?
That's the cab. Oh, that's DeKalb County.
It's the cab, it's right there.
Yeah.
at the corner of Pond Mountain.
Right, you can't see how to pull out there, so I don't know who we need to contact, but it needs to be.
Cab
cleaned
County.
up.
Yeah, probably code enforcement as well for DeKalb.
You know, Ms. Harper, I called them that Saturday night too, but, you know, just to make a record like Chief told us to do, and Lithonia came, so it's really nothing could come from that, you know, because Lithonia come and address it, but they can't do anything about it.
Also, they've been there, people in that same area, they've called DeKalb, but they also let DeKalb know that they're shooting over there. They're not just playing music, they're shooting.
Wow.
But definitely, you might have to go to
Good
commission.
evening, Ms. Reed.
We have a noise problem,
Mhm.
that's number one. And I didn't think we would have to be going over this again in the community with this problem going forward.
Where's the noise?
She's right
The same
across from.
noise everybody else.
Stonecrest noise.
The Stonecrest noise
Mhm.
plus the amphitheater.
Okay, let's focus on the amphitheater first.
Okay, first thing, I got a letter on my porch
Mm-hmm.
some months ago. I think it's from the DDA stating that this year would be better and hope the community could go along with them and that type of stuff. But when you're too noisy, you can't go along with that if you don't believe in that. I'm not against a concert. They're welcome to have fun. I'm against the noise level. The noise level was not good this weekend. If you having a concert and you can hear way at CBS, that's loud.
I couldn't hear it at my house.
At CBS, I did.
I couldn't. And I went to the concert and I went there late.
Yeah.
And I rode around to see if I could hear it. I couldn't hear anything until I got over there.
Well, I can hear it.
Wow,
It's loud and
okay.
it's rattle. It's a window rattler.
Well, you stayed right next to the
Yeah, I live
amphitheater.
right at it.
Yeah.
And I've been there before
Right.
concerts started.
Right.
Years before concerts started. And like I said, I'm not opposed to the concert. It's just every time I come and talk about it, it's always, well, we're gonna have an officer with a decimal meter and he will be checking this, that, and that. The officers are not checking decimal meters and they're sitting in their cars, so they're not concerned because their windows are probably up.
Mhm.
And it's just, the other weekend we had it, the last weekend with the,
Guyana.
Guyana
Mhm.
Family Fun Day that they had, that was an excessive, very excessive amount of people in one area for the safety. And right now, we're going through a lot of safety issues with people with guns and this type of stuff. And I would not like to see that type of problem start happening in the city of Lithonia. And I know it's already concerts that's booked. I know that, but we don't have to have it that loud.
Mhm.
I'll advise the manager.
And that's what I was gonna ask.
Mhm.
Does the manager know that there's an issue with the noise
Oh, she knows. She received a text about some noise. She knows.
from this past weekend?
Not this past weekend, Guyana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well. I'm
Yeah, but this
keep that. I'm
weekend,
just
I'll
saying,
let her know about what was stated today.
because it's a little bit off.
Okay.
Ms. Reed, can I ask you, excuse me,
Mhm.
what time did it end? Did it end timely? I wasn't in town, but how did it end?
10:50.
It's about 10:35 or something.
It was about
like that.
10:50.
Okay.
It wasn't the ending time. It was before the ending time that it just got super loud.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, and that's the way it was with the Guyana Fun Day Festival. It
Gotcha.
was overpacked for the community.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can't do it.
How we gonna get to that?
Anything else?
Can you, Ashley, can you restate the meeting for Stonecrest again?
Fourth.
Their meetings are the second and fourth
Second and fourth.
Monday of every month at 6 p.m. Public comments are only heard on the fourth Monday at the council meeting. 2 minutes.
Yeah, just.
They just got out. They just
Yeah,
got
let's
out
go
and
as a
make
group, guys.
They just gotta make the noise hours on this. You know, not till 3 o'clock.
It ain't the time. It's they said it's the noise.
Yeah,
But
yeah. They should not.
Are we gonna be here on the 4th of June? I mean,
Well, they have to accept, oh, not from the empty.
So like if everyone that made a comment tonight can show up on, what's
That'll
that?
be the 26th of June.
we gonna be here.
We
We'll
got
be
here.
back.
We got
Whoever's coming back, I don't know.
I don't know if that's a good look for y'all.
Okay.
So I need to check the website.
I don't think that's a good look for y'all.
Oh,
I'll
I don't
confront them
think
at
that's a good look
GMA.
for y'all to go.
right. Like
They'll-
Stonecrest, what's up?
They'll all be there together.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it, Miss Ashley.
You
Okay.
going to Savannah?
All right.
You going to Savannah?
All right. We have new business. We have Lithonia High alumni event. That will be what date?
The July the 29th.
At what time?
That start time is 12:30 till 7:30.
7:30. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Today was
can
the
I
day
have a
when we
tent
just
out there?
needed
You sure
to-
can.
We
Your
can.
farmer's tent.
I surely
We
will be
needed to
out there.
vote on it today.
All right.
July
An
what?
action item on that one.
Give them a little rundown just so
Yes.
they can remember.
Mhm.
So to
Oh, yeah.
give a
Lithonia
little
High School.
information on that. That was the request for that is the same as the past 5 years. We are requesting the upper section of the park that lies between the basketball court and the pool, where there's like a little horseshoe area. That's the area that we're requesting on the 29th of July for our annual Lithonia High School Alumni Day, which encompasses everyone that went to Lithonia High School from the 1970 something to the current year. Everyone is invited. We just come out, we fellowship and enjoy each other's company. We eat a little bit and we just have fun. And we're there from 12:30 to 7:30. And that's just about it. We just fellowship and have a good time. And we do have security there. We never really need security because there is never any drama. These are professionals there. We always run a supporter party, so there's always facilities there for us to have. We just have fun and we go home. So we are hoping we can make that an action item for approval to use that again this year.
I'll make the motion. We ready?
Mhm.
I motion to approve the Lithonia High School alumni event. It's you said the 29th
Of July.
of July.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Ayes have it. Thank you so much, council. Going to move forward to farmers market advertising. Chief? You're so sick.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is just for discussion. It don't have to be a decision. But you guys have a sheet that was emailed to me from Miss Toya Randall, which I know you guys know she's handling the farmers market. She came and met with me and we talked and, we don't have a vista for it, but she just put in there some advertising pieces that she was interested in. I wanted to see if the city was interested in maybe contributing to purchase any of these, i.e. banners, yard signs, posters, anything. Not everything. We did talk, she just gave us some options. I know with us going through a budget and everything, this might be a good thing for discussion.
I thought she had spoken to us once before.
She spoke about it. She never had nothing, concrete about what she needed or anything. I know we got her tents, from the, annex building, some canopy tents that we have that they borrow and use. But these are just some things that she was interested in looking at. If you guys see anything that you like or you'd be interested in, we can discuss it.
I know we had to put a deposit down for
That's for the,
yeah, but
For
do
the
we
stage,
still have a little bit of cushion left for,
Very little.
It's
It is
real
exactly.
little.
Yeah.
do we have enough to kind of,
I mean, we have
Towards-
enough to maybe do a couple of the smaller things. But, you know, I would say if you're trying to go big, I mean, I can get a final number by our budget, next budget meeting, and we can have an idea of exactly what we have. Next council meeting, we can maybe making a decision on what we're going to do.
Okay.
I know it's very
and
little.
she does a good job with this every weekend. I mean, she works hard.
She's got her, I mean, she went and got an email for her.
Mhm.
I got her set up online, so everybody can pay everything online for her. She don't ever have to come here. They send stuff straight. People even come here and just drop it off to, Ashley and pick up their permits, which has been a lot easier, because if they pay online, we get the information ahead of time. We can create the permit before they even get it.
Remind me, the vendor fees, are they coming to us or staying with them? To us, okay. So,
What are we doing?
huh?
What are we doing?
Right, can't we just kind of like reinvest that money back into it? Like, cause I'm pretty sure there's typically like 10 vendors every time, like,
Normally, at least, I would say
Yeah.
at least. I think one time, I think there's been like a little bit less than 10, but it ain't.
so like 10 times 45, that's
450.
450. They're gonna have that consecutively, yeah, so we can, I mean, I feel like we'll get our, it's just a cycle of money, so, I mean, if she needs 1,000, I don't see.
From
I don't
vendor
see- I don't
fees,
see it being
so
that
you're
much
saying just
Yeah.
bringing the money that she's bringing in,
for
just keep a count of it and reuse it as
Yep.
she, is she getting a fee? Is she getting paid? Because I see
I
that,
don't think
this is
so.
what
You're
I'm
not.
looking.
She
She's
just
not, but
does
she's,
she does her own, vending now.
oh, she's vended, okay, because I see she has, for teenagers and an assistant.
Yeah, that's just, that was something she was talking about, just to kind of have people there to help,
Right.
especially in the morning, to keep everybody kind of
Mhm.
corralled, I guess. you could
Yeah.
say.
And to come back and help.
Exactly.
And come back and break it down, clean it up and stuff.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
we could do that. We can keep a tally of everybody that's in the farmer's market, and just kind of use that to reinvest back
Yeah.
into helping with this.
I think that'd be a good,
Yeah.
Is it every Saturday now till?
Every other Saturday.
Yeah, that's a good idea. She have her own rotating, expense.
She shouldn't have a
income.
problem with this. It's not a
Every
lot.
weekend. Every weekend.
Every weekend.
Till when?
Yeah, I think as long as she's keeping account of money coming in and out.
And it's
Yeah.
down in the same spot, right? They don't cut off Main Street.
oh, and speaking of this, are we like, anyone still interested in coming aboard at all? Do we know?
So do we have the money that we have to have for what?
No, the government pays.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do we have that open to do it?
We have to reapply.
Oh, we have to
Vista.
apply.
Oh, you talking about Vista? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because what I was told that it had extended.
Mhm.
I don't think she'll have a problem with market on Main. She shouldn't. So just get the numbers, the last numbers from Miss Keisha, the accountant.
I
And then
have-
we'll-
I have it, I'll have it, but
Okay,
I'll just email it out tomorrow.
okay. And then see what we are bringing in to help, because she shouldn't have a problem. Yeah. Thank you, Chief. All right, we are looking for Mr. Marion Williams. He come?
No, I don't see him.
Don't see him. Okay. All
He'll
right.
probably come to the next one or so.
All right, there's no old business. So we're gonna move forward to reports and updates. Chief, you wanna come back?
Could have just stayed.
You got something big to say?
So I want to commend our investigators that we have now. Through a thorough investigation and hard work, they were able to identify a house that was being used for illegal activity here in the city. After about 2 weeks of investigating and making contact and some special work, they were able to obtain a search warrant in order to disrupt their organization and shut the house down. So I just want to say, Patterson was there, we all were there. I mean, it was a good operation. I know Miss Butler, she was extremely happy. It was a nuisance for her. So I just want to say, we're happy that that's gone and out of the city. Now on to the next. So it's just something that now that we have the right people in place and we have the right people here, I think there's going to be some changes made.
Is he, I'm being nosy. Is he a reserve officer? I mean,
Yes, he's here. So we have,
Who's he?
he's on court, that's Officer Cole.
Okay.
How you doing,
We have one person from the court team at every council meeting now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just in case, maybe Patterson can't be here or him, I'm by myself or whatever, we at least have somebody else here.
That knows what's going on.
Little
Well,
security.
good job.
Yeah, and keep updated on our ordinance and stuff that we discussed.
And then, that's pretty much it as far as the police department. That was a pretty big operation. I know
Mm-hmm.
there's a little
I was
situation.
like,
Miscommunication.
ooh.
So, that's took about 2 or 3 weeks to do.
Yeah.
And then just on the administration side, they went to put up the banners today for the historic Bruce Street. Had to order a new bracket to go around the pole. This wasn't long enough. So we had the lift, Munson's up on the lift, trying to put it on there. So we were ordering new brackets. So we should have it up maybe sometime this week.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
So that'll be up all down Conyers Street and down Bruce Street.
I don't know if you guys know, but the police department has a Instagram page.
Yeah.
And it is so
Yeah.
nice.
Oh,
It
Oh, you wasn't here. Was
No.
No,
Miss
Jackson, you were there.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
it
yeah,
is
Yeah.
so nice.
So we have an Instagram page. We might have slipped the meeting.
It is really nice.
I'm about to look
Oh,
for it
wow.
now.
Yes, ma'am. So Bruce Street Park is dusk till dawn, being that it's under the control of DeKalb County. The park.
Lithonia Police.
What do we do with that?
If they're out there, call 911 and they'll send an officer out there. I know it seems, and I want a lot of people to understand it, it seems crazy to call 911 for something so small, but it's actually a big deal if you do, because we can keep track of nuisances, problems we're having and everything. Plus with us, we respond a lot faster.
What about the county non-emergency? With this.
By all means, you can try to call them.
Oh, that's how I'm gonna get it. 'Cause I don't think we use it when it's not in a situation.
Yeah,
That's all I can use for non-emergency.
yeah. So I will tell you this, a lot of times if you call the non-emergency number, it'll literally get shoved to the bottom of the list and we will never hear about it.
Chief, is it worth, because I do it myself, is it worth calling DeKalb County, asking them to post something outside of Bruce Street Park, saying what the hours of operation are, the hours of when you can be out there? Is it worth doing it?
Posting. Yeah, that, because see, they didn't even know.
So I'll do that. I'll call DeKalb County and ask them to come post something so people will know.
That's the cap. You know what I'm saying?
I never seen some sign down there that says what time.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna go look.
But you know what happens is when hours change, you can be shutting the park down and it's still
It's
daylight.
still daylight. you
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
whatever.
that's why they.
Cause that's why they
dusk
just,
till
yeah.
dawn.
Okay.
But
I
we
never
could,
paid
we could
attention
still
to the
put
sign.
dust to dawn on there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, cause night, you know you out.
But you know what, I asked,
You remember? I was gonna say this, I worked with the cab police for 30 years. And I patrolled the East Precinct from 2010 to 2017. And one thing I do know about the parks, it's really, if you have some diligent officers who will go in there and enforce those in the park after dark, that's a hefty fine, $200.
Mm-hmm.
You hit them in their pockets. And a lot of people are under the assumption that parks close at 11 o'clock, and I always explain to them, the only time a park will close late at night is if there's an event, like a later than dusk. If there's an event that's going on, baseball games or whatever, something where they actually have a permit to operate after dark. Other than that, it's a zero tolerance. And as far as the non-emergency number, dial 911, and the reason why is because so when officers do respond, and some people complain, saying, why you Daniel harassing us, whatever the case may be, the mere fact that you dial 911, it's on record now. So non-emergency is like abandoned vehicle, something like that. But when you start talking about when there's activity that's going on in your neighborhood, do it through the 911 system. So you can make a case. If somebody doesn't respond, you will have no record too. But hey, I dialed 911 and the police didn't come.
Well, that's why I called 3 times and I don't want to use it till 3 o'clock in the morning.
And
Doesn't mean anything.
And I can tell you this, calls are done like on a priority. Crimes against person are going to take priority over crimes against property. And sometimes it's just the nature of the DeKalb County and especially between the hours of 2 and 10, it's the busiest lots in DeKalb County in the state. There's not one call that will come out.
And most
Right.
911 discourage you from calling them unless it's an emergency. A lot of times they're timid calling.
They show up, but not Lithonia police. We cover. Bing, bing, bing.
Okay,
You want?
Is that it for you? all right.
Well, can we ask why he's up here? Because he did for some months. Okay, I'll just put this out there. Remember we talked last time we were here about the beautification around the signage? I thought Ms. Smith was gonna be here, but we never really came to a resolution. And so since we're all here, we need to figure it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, okay, so my thoughts was, we pay so much money for those signs and they are beautiful just the way they are. And I think my thought personally, I mean, flowers is fine if that's what you guys agree on, but I'm just saying, we put so much money into that sign and to put flowers, then people gonna be trying to look at a flower instead of the actual $1,000 signs we have. Plus, most flowers will grow. The only one that won't grow high is pansies. I was trying to think what really beautiful.
Well, see, that's
And-
why
but they
you
only
have
grow-
input.
But they
I
only
mean,
grow
yeah.
in
You
the
can do it
winter.
inside.
Pansy is
We
a
schedule
winter.
the meeting for that.
Yeah.
I know. Pansy is a
Uh-oh.
winter.
See y'all in
Can I
trouble.
say something real quick? And this might help. So, we had a quarry. Anything we need from the quarry, they always give it to us free. It is what it is. That's the relationship. Now, since we're the city of granite, they have those granite pebbles.
Yeah.
So you see where the
Gravel.
dirt is around, we can do it real nicely with the pebbles and nothing else
Yeah,
and be done with it.
yeah. And
So
that'll be
why
better-
y'all can't
that'll be
say
better
this?
than-
Like,
I tried, but I was on the phone and y'all just kept talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well,
we gotta hear
gravel
now.
is even
Okay.
better, I think, than the
That's what
rubber.
the clerk has said.
all right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
What happened?
She
It's
said
not
we
on
can't
agenda.
talk about it. It's not
Oh.
on the
Y'all
agenda.
back in just a little bit.
Okay.
It's not
Oh.
on the agenda.
Good city clerk. Good
Well,
city
it's my
clerk.
bad. My bad. Let's get back to
But
order.
were you talking to him? It was his
I
time
was
and you were
asking,
questioning.
yeah, I was asking him because I know you say you would communicate with Mr. Munson, and then I thought about it and I asked her, and then I was like, well, should we bring it up? So
I know we talked
I'll
about
just wait
Your
to my
district
report.
report.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right. Mayor's report. I really don't have anything, but I wanted to find out for sure. We're going to
Savannah.
Savannah.
Mhm.
What date is that?
I think it's when you get down to 21st, we start.
21st. That's a Friday.
Uh-uh.
Or Thursday.
Wednesday. I thought it was the 23rd.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
22nd.
Well,
See, that's why I brought it up.
no, people
They
are going
heard.
at different times. I think.
That's why I brought it up.
I think some of y'all are coming down a day later than others. Some people are leaving a little bit early.
Okay.
Well, see,
You know,
Okay, so
Yeah.
I mean, classes start Friday, June 23rd.
It started on the 23rd.
That's on 23rd.
No.
Okay.
And then I
They
think
go
the
from
last
Friday
class
to
is
Tuesday.
yeah, which is the 27th.
Okay.
From Friday to Tuesday.
I was gonna ask him. Okay.
Okay. He's gonna send us an email
Okay.
of what we chosen.
Yeah.
That's why I want to be sure because the dates was wrong in my head, so I just had to make sure. Okay. But other than that, that's about it. I'm going to address actually tonight after the meeting, Ms. Dunn, Miss Harper, Mr. Cole, and it seemed like I had another Miss Reed. Those issues, especially with the amphitheater. I'll be talking to her tonight. I already reached out to her, but the Stonecrest issue, I did. You would need to go to Stonecrest, just like they come to us. Remember when we had a situation with the area, those apartments, and we was doing events in the back of the park? That's now Stonecrest, I believe. And they came to us, complained, So it's your turn to do the same. But we'll do all we can to help, in the situation. Not sure what, can happen, but at least you'll have some kind of pull from us because you all talked about, I think it was 1 week, maybe, or possibly 2 weeks of noise. It was actually 3 because I've been listening to it for 3 weeks straight because I don't go nowhere. I'm at home. And from like 10 o'clock all the way up to 6 o'clock in the morning, it was like boom, 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 boom. Not only it was that, it was also some kind of party in the parking lot of Stonecrest Mall. It was some kind of Caribbean
That's
thing
right.
too.
Mhm.
So yeah, so it's a lot going on, and I think I could hear it. Yeah,
Wow.
and I think what is going on, they was
Yes,
coming to
come on,
us.
yes, it's coming.
Now they said,
Oh, you know those
okay,
are-
we don't like y'all no more
Is that
because
him?
y'all don't want us no more. They went somewhere else, but it's still close to us. So
He came.
we'll figure it out.
The music is still.
Go ahead.
They actually moved their council meeting from that Monday to the 28th of June, and it will start at 7 p.m.
8th of June.
It's gonna be the Wednesday, June 28th at 7 p.m. That's when Stonecrest will hold their council meeting.
But we still gonna
If
be
you
out.
arrive at
Yeah.
7, you will find a public comment slot at the door and give it to the city clerk. That's how you be able to use it. If the situation, you guys will be asked to speak last because you're not residents.
It's politics. Politics all day.
Okay.
Yes, you will be permitted to speak.
You can call them.
After all this.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Mayor,
Yes, ma'am.
my guest came. You want me to-
Oh yeah. Hey,
Hi, how are you?
come on up. We've been waiting on you.
Don't look shocked.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. No, come on.
I'm gonna just do a quick introduction and you can introduce yourself as well. So this is Marion Williams. I met him years ago in the real estate circle, and he is aspiring to get into do more things positively in his community and also get into politics as well as his upcoming desire, right? And right now he serves as a board member. Can you say the name of the subdivision?
Mason Mill Estates.
That's right,
yeah.
Mason Mills.
Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of briefly told them like you're interested in, getting more information and maybe see how we could plan a town hall meeting because we have an upcoming election in November that will have the ballot for annexation, right?
No, not this year.
Wait, I thought it was this year.
It's not this year.
We have that meeting tomorrow.
We're working on it.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, I thought so.
wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know
was like,
that.
oh Lord. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was gonna be on the ballot. Okay, go ahead.
You want, so we have a meeting, not to cut you off or just to add on, and this will probably pique your interest too. I have a big meeting tomorrow with a very large city that annexes probably
A lot.
every year, every
A whole
other
lot.
year. And they want to help provide their inside resources to help us.
Okay.
So I have that meeting tomorrow to give them everything we have, go through a checklist for them to assist.
Okay.
But yes, it can be this year.
Wow.
Wow,
Okay.
sounds-
That's exciting.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
you know, it's, you know, they're gonna let us know where we stand and where we're at and what they can help us with and where they can kind of influence and push that button and make that move. Kind of just guide us in the right direction.
Okay.
So pretty much, you know, he is aspiring to also share some information back with his board members and residents. They have a large community over there off of 124 Union Grove. That's right, Union Grove. And it will be really good to figure out, because he also said, well, hey, Amelia, is there any way we can like do a Zoom or even in person so they can get to meet us and see what we're all about with our police department, all the benefits basically that we can bring. And so if you have power in numbers, that's the best place to kind of go. So without further ado, if you want to introduce yourself more and talk, please do.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Mhm.
Marion Williams, spent 22 years as lead tax assessor for DeKalb County over commercial and personal and residential property. Retired last year in August. So someone said to me, you'll get tired of retiring. So when that happens, then I go back. Right now, I'm just trying to make the community better. We have over 200 homes in Mason Mill Estates, and we have a great relationship with Vulcan. In fact, Vulcan sponsors one of our pool parties. We have a little adult name. So they're really behind us. And when I say behind me, I'm just to really how to get the community behind you so it can, prepare you in the right way, right direction. So we have them talking. They really reached out to us. So they've been in the community longer than we have, but it's still like, we do a little bombing every now and then. We apologize. So we have a community of renters and homeowners. So with that said, it's a different dynamics when you're trying to balance those two together, and everybody have a different outlook of what they should do. So we are definitely interested. We want to have more services. We seem like we're the outliers. I visited the community with cigars right here.
Life and Times.
So I'm talking to one of the officers, not no shade in the office. I say, Lithonia, do you all come to us? Man, we're not coming that far. So we want So we definitely want to be a part. You all let me know. We'll get the community together and we get that next thing.
Let's make it happen.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
you. So guys, we have some opportunities there. Hopefully if everything goes good,
I know.
we can get that done.
Okay. Thank you, Councilwoman. That's great.
Yeah, thank you.
I have something for Councilwoman Lee.
Real quick, I heard you say something about in-person meeting.
The town hall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How soon you're trying to do that?
That's what I wanted to ask you guys tonight, and while he was here, seeing maybe if we can plan a tentative date, have our
That's one topic for discussion tomorrow.
Oh, so we should maybe table it for now?
Oh, okay.
If at all possible, because that was already discussed between the few of us that are talking, that we didn't have it. That was one of the big points that was brought up. So there's a chance to table it. Let me do that. I can send you guys an email if you know kind of where they're at, time frame they're saying, because there is time frames. You can't do it too far in advance, and you can't do it too late.
Okay.
So I guess we'll just reconnect on another time and date to figure out like when we can have a town hall meeting. And if y'all want to do virtual, which I think it might be more impactful for them to come here.
I think in person.
Yeah. And so they can kind of see what the city hall, where it is.
Or both. Do both.
You both? Okay. So we can
We
get
have a
that.
huge club right now. You want to come there?
Are y'all going to get us some hors d'oeuvres? Y'all got all the money over there, okay? No, but whatever is best. So that's good.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
All right. We'll start with Councilwoman Wynn. You have anything for update?
No, I don't have an update.
Okay. All right. Councilwoman Shepherd.
No, ma'am.
All right. Councilman Honoré.
Yeah, well, we had talked a little early about maybe putting something up for Father's Day on the sign. Just Fathers Matter. That's what we was talking about. No graphics.
Took mine. How do you steal my
See, Miss Wynn was looking at me
I was
saying,
trying to get your attention.
Go ahead.
see,
Go ahead.
Wynn was trying to
I
get your
came all the way from,
Thing,
I
so
came
and
all
I'll
the way
pass it
from,
on.
Guyana with this ID because I
Do
seen.
it.
Go.
No, actually, it was in Belize.
Okay.
I seen a big sign that has Fathers Matter. So.
For
that's what I
Father's
was-
Day?
Dope.
Yeah,
That's
so I thought,
nice.
so then I think already he did, so we will do this
Yeah, we
together.
need to do
It's not
something.
about putting it out here on the display, Fathers Matter, but what I was thinking is that we could put maybe 1 or 2 signs just around the city, Fathers Matter.
What about that? We used to put signs above the, what is that? The railroad thing. Remember
Right,
that?
right, yeah,
That'll
yeah,
be good
yeah.
to do
And
something.
another thing, with Miss Wynn in mind, I seen another sign that said, "Let's keep our city beautiful. Let's keep our city beautiful."
Mhm.
That would be beautiful because every weekend you see people they throwing
they gonna
cans
do
and
it.
bottles
Yeah.
and stuff. So that would be another little something, just a little reminder, just a couple of signs
To remind
yeah, about neighborhood again. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I like
exactly.
Yeah, Fathers Matter, and I was looking around as I was traveling. I'm like, oh, that's nice. That's a nice sign to have. And you know what? That country is. You see mothers and fathers and the kids everywhere, families everywhere. You're not gonna see like the mother walking down the street by herself. It's the whole family, mom, dad, and the babies. Of course, that was in Belize, but I'm just saying we could adopt their traditions.
Mhm.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm sending a message to Mr. Kilgore. First thing to do is let's keep our city beautiful and Fathers Matter.
Mhm.
I know it's 2 separate ones, but
Yeah,
he can do it.
Fathers Matter is going to be first, so that's going to be Sunday. Is that
Father's Day is
When
coming
is it?
up this
It's
month.
coming up this month, yeah.
But he
Y'all
can
don't
do
know
both
when
of
it
them.
is?
Okay.
So it'll flip, you know how it flips
Yeah,
the different ones?
Yeah.
But as far as like something really big, we're gonna have to get it made.
Right.
And then you let us know, we know where you want it and what size you want it. We'll just get the quotes for it, basically. But you may see both of those, what you just said, by Friday on the sign.
Wow, good.
Yeah.
That's all
That's
I
it?
have. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we're going this way.
Yeah, come back.
Coming
All
back.
right. I totally forgot. So it's the consensus that we try to do some granite rocks around the sign.
I
And
know,
it's
right?
Saturday
Because we
too.
just went over
Because
that.
a Saturday is our day.
Yeah.
That's our
Okay,
time.
I
are
was-
we sticking
my
with
thought-
We
Saturday?
sticking with Saturday. We had a hard time coming over that day, so let's
Okay,
stick to it.
okay.
I
So
was
let me see if I
thinking
can
either
get it
the
by
black.
Saturday.
I'm sorry, man.
I was saying, let me see if I can get those pebbles by Saturday.
Okay. So okay, I was thinking if at first before the pebbles, I was thinking of the black rubber marks. I know we said red, but black would make. Don't we have black in that sign to make
Yeah,
that black
at the
pop?
bottom too.
So if we don't, maybe the follow
That
up, we
black
don't get
mulch, is that what you're
that
saying?
black
Let's do the
rubber
rubber
mulch.
mulch.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
We
with
initially said
the
that.
little
Okay.
the little edging.
So
you
it's
know,
up to you. Y'all
to
want to
keep
do
it-
the mulch or
Let's do
the
the rubber
pebble?
mulch.
Either one.
Hey, look, it's up to y'all. Whatever's easier. Look,
But I
I'm
think
just,
the black would make the sign pop because it got black in the
The
top.
black and it got it at the bottom
And
too.
then if you go with the granite, then you got granite here,
Granite,
granite, so
granite
it's not
down.
gonna really
Okay.
pop.
Black
You can
rubber
wait
mulch.
for the mulch. You can wait till almost last minute because months is just gonna go to Home Depot.
And pick it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Miss Wynn,
And we need the edges.
They said
Mhm.
black
Out.
rubber mulch. Okay.
Granite.
you want granite instead of mulch, so we gotta wait. So let's
What if we
reschedule our
switch it
10th
up?
date.
We got 5 signs, so can we just switch it up?
That's a good idea.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That's a good
It's all like,
Because that may be a great idea, because I was going to say some of those signs, we honestly don't need to go out and be trying to put the stuff around it, because they're kind of
That's
in a
true.
place where we don't need to be touching, like the sign right here on Stone Mountain Lithonia Road.
Can
We
get over
ain't
there.
gonna do that one. We're gonna do the ones that we can comfortably be out there around, like the one on Main.
Yeah.
So we can do
Okay.
like rubber mulch around that one, Mr. Munson can do that.
Okay.
So
If the granite, if the pebbles and the sign is the same color,
mhm.
it's just gonna be,
But we want to make sure that the granite is not so large that it'll block,
Right.
I'm not,
Small
I'm
pieces.
I'm even talking about with
no,
the
cut like
small.
gravel.
You just want to make sure
It
it's
stays in place.
right, and it's underneath, because I think at the bottom, it gives you the year of a life. So we don't want to.
Once it said it was, the year was on there twice. I didn't look that
It
hard to
is.
see.
It's at the very bottom, and it's at the
Top.
in the insignia thing. Right
the
there.
light. Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Grass around it?
Yeah, but
It's gonna grow.
we can, but right, you sort of want low maintenance.
I
Yeah.
would say low maintenance, yeah.
Something
And I
that
know Public
somebody
Works,
got to
the
go and
weed
cut
eater,
it.
they be touching it.
Yeah. With the stones you want.
I want to mention this real quick, y'all, because
So do you want to reschedule?
I mean, it would make more sense. And then I also want to look into, oh, he's not in here. I want to look into Mr. Munson getting lights. I don't think they're very expensive, like especially if they're solar powered. Mom just reminded me
Oh,
that.
to kind of reflect everything. Oh,
Thank you.
yeah,
Yeah.
to reflect on the sign.
Because, you know, even other people, like, they said, oh, we have signs I didn't even know until you tell them. And sometimes if you're not like at a stop sign and you don't look and you don't see it, you're not going to see it, especially at night.
It's
So,
not
like,
even at a stop sign on
right.
Front Street.
So like, you know how
That's
I
a good
can't think
idea.
of an
Some good
example,
ones.
but you know how some buildings that like they're really pretty, they have granite, brick, whatever, and then they have lights that kind of stick up and show like a nice
like
little.
the
like the
That is
spotlights.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, so if you have that on both sides, and it's just like down in the ground, and it just, you know, that would be so
Right.
nice.
You probably can get that from Home Depot too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got some on my
My
phone.
neighborhood.
You said you want to put my Amazon.
All right, I guess we.
We was on Walmart
We was on somewhere.
and some.
Oh, there we go.
What you say, my address?
Scheduling? Or
Yes.
is it the thing? Okay.
No, we're
So
rescheduling.
I advertised in the champions for Bloomington, and I also, okay, put it on the good word.
You said you already advertised it?
Yes, we're already advertised.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you pay for that?
No,
Champion.
the champion is free to advertise the events we have.
Oh, okay.
You pay for the public notices and all that. That's it.
Oh,
Okay.
For events, they advertise it for free on there around the town. So they advertise that beautification.
Okay, how about this? How about this?
Costumes.
Why don't we do a cleanup Saturday?
No.
Why don't we do a
I'm sorry.
cleanup? And then that way you know, we're still doing something in the community. So whoever shows
Still
up,
inside.
you know, you like it?
Yeah, but I'm still on that side. I said I always need picking up over.
Well, let's go to your side this time.
What are you doing?
Let's make it like, so we need more
Let's
of
go to
y'all.
Pine
You
Mountain.
can-
Yeah,
Let's go to
right.
Pine Mountain.
That's right.
Let's go to
That-
Pine Mountain.
I ain't
Okay.
trying to be funny then, but I got OCD about cleanliness, and I be on Munson every day, just about.
Let's go to Pine
So
Mountain.
the
Okay,
city is
let's do
clean
it.
to me, but Pine Mountain,
Yeah.
So can y'all really like commit to Saturday? Because I would love to see all the council members and
See
some,
if I can get-
a lot of
What time?
residents.
What time you have us down for, Ashley?
Off the top of my head, I'm sorry.
I think we
The
said
10th.
9.
No, I think we all would agree to meet here.
Early,
at
9. So we're gonna be here at 9 a.m. for our beautification, and we're gonna do Pine Mountain.
So y'all coming by my house, so do I actually have to know? Okay.
Gonna get on the bandwagon.
Unless you want to get some little steps in, you know.
Yeah, get your steps in.
Yeah.
So we're gonna walk from
Sit
here to
down.
Pine Mountain?
No,
Oh, I was thinking
She
we
said
could
yes,
walk.
you say no.
That's good. It's not that far. It's not that far, y'all.
That ain't full.
Thank you, girl. It's not far.
She hasn't been down there much.
Oh
When
my
last time you
God.
walked down Pine Mountain?
It's easy. I've walked there before,
You-
but because it's
We'll
not a lot
meet
of
you
sidewalks, I don't intentionally go over there like
we'll
that.
meet you there. Beautification at Pine Mountain Saturday.
Okay.
Y'all gonna come join us?
Y'all leave it.
Thank you.
Yay.
We're gonna do
Yay.
some
Okay, I
cleaning.
want to see you now.
Just picking up trash.
Yes. If we could just
I won't
confirm,
be able
yeah,
to
we'll
go.
meet here, and if we can confirm that we have the
Yeah,
beautification
you're
that's
picking
in
up
the cab and the trash, they're supposed to be on that exit door. I don't know if they're moved or not, so I just want to make sure.
Not me.
It's like highlight, like yellow vest, I think,
I
and
won't
trash
be-
bags and
I got
pickers.
something to do on Saturday. I'm going kite.
Saturday, which is this Saturday, that's June
Just
the,
leave a little.
I leave.
Yeah, just put a little trash.
that's June the 10th. At 9 a.m. we'll meet here at the city hall.
That's your angel trick. That's your angel trick.
I need to get away.
I know that's me too. She just, we have
What
to
is
come
it?
and pick up. I said, me too. I've been in trouble.
All right, we're done with executive, council member district updates. Everybody's done?
Yes.
All right. Any need for executive session? Any need for
Oh,
executive?
I'm sorry, I
session?
had one
Oh.
other thing, man. I'm so sorry. I needed to discuss kudzu in the city. Everybody know what kudzu is? Kudzu is very invasive and it grows a foot every day.
For real? Every
A
day.
foot, it grows
Every
every day.
day.
So, and it will cover a tree. That big old tree out there, big old tree, it'll go up that tree and it'll cover. The Chinese brought that in, brought that
Irrigation.
in
Not irrigation.
Diane.
Erosion,
Don't say
erosion.
that.
to hold erosion back, and
Uh-huh.
that's what it was brought to the states for. But and it's growing around the apartments, the housing apartments, and because when they cut the grass beautifully, but they don't do a lot of other maintenance. And in the back of the duplex that's beside me, it's a big bush area, and that cousin was taking over. But cousin's not going to stay in that one spot.
No.
It's going to take over the whole city because
Wow.
you see it's already in some spots. You'll see one or two pieces, and the next thing you know, like I say, a foot
Except
a
the
day,
tree.
it'll take
Oh,
over.
wow.
So my thought is we need to speak with Lithonia Housing to let them know they have to want to cut the grass. Those bushes that grew up over years, they need to cut those back because that's where the kudzu grows the fastest. So I just wanted to bring that to everybody's attention, and I don't know how we need to address that with them.
I'll send a message to Nikki Davis.
Yeah.
The director.
The one behind me, it starts in like a little area, and then it starts growing. So yeah, I see it. So it's starting to grow up in the trees behind that duplex.
And that's the one that's near your house, right?
Yeah, I can see it around me because, yeah, the duplex beside me and the one behind me.
And that's the corner of Bruce Street and Kanye Street.
Yes, but the corner one, it doesn't have any bushes, but the one that before you get to the corner,
Okay.
directly beside me, I need to get that house number. I could get it for you.
Okay.
I mean, I would like to know if the code enforcement can give me the information to contact to the county code
Enforcement for DeKalb. Oh, for DeKalb County? He was, hey, how you doing?
Code enforcement report.
Officer Brooks.
Any updates from him? He have anything happen?
Yeah, it's, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, because this city is too small to
Right.
be covered with cousin.
How you spell cousin? K-U-D-Z?
Is it
K-U-D-Z?
Yeah.
Okay.
KUDC.
I almost had it. All right. Okay, any need for executive session?
Yes,
It is.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she won't
Alrighty.
look up.
I need a motion to go into executive session and we'll be right back.
Oh, I'd like to make a motion to go into executive session.
Is there a second?
Second.
Can I use the
Any-
restroom real quick?
mhm. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, ayes have it. Upstairs.
Litigation person.
Oh, is it litigation person? Personnel. Okay. Miss Ashley. Personnel. Executive session is personnel. You got that form thing?
Yeah. She's ready to break right now.
How you feeling? Well, good to see you. I got your card. I got your card. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll find out my
Oh,
dates.
that's Ashley picks up.
Thank you. I got it.
keep
Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Huh? No.
You know, straighten up or is everything?
Okay.
Are you guys doing that?
Yeah.
Trash it up.
Have you been still?
Yeah.
But I guess we
It's,
better move.
when you say turn the heel, where on turn the heel?
Too many cars I had on.
That's still unincorporated Lithonia, and that's the cab. That's that.
North Front Hill Road. Yeah,
Trust stop.
North Front Hill Road.
What?
My daughter had too much this whole time.
So, big meeting. That was down.
You think it should drop down?
Wow.
If anything, it went up.
I start shaking.
But I do understand, Because when me and my mom ride over there, we just get out and then we talk, where these tires coming from? And then we saw Arabian Mountain. They trying to get all of them and pick them up and take them somewhere else, but they'll have them get a dump.